Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this. So I just was with somebody that I haven't seen in a while. I knew who she was, but I never had the opportunity to acknowledge anything to her until today. And the acknowledgement was something small, but it was more than enough. More than suffice for the information that I needed to receive and the information she needed to receive. I was able to maneuver her out of there for a minute away from everybody, and when I did that, it was peaceful. She was remembering things that she didn't want. Well, she wanted to remember, but she just couldn't. And then they got a hold of her and they they get a couple of these warlocks together, and it takes a whole bunch of warlocks to brainwash her. It takes a whole bunch. I mean, they do brainwash her. They fucking get her to do what they want. So she went to the Circle K, and so while she was at the Circle K, it took me a minute to get there. So I just wanted to see what was up. So when I got there, I saw what was up. She was there with, she was inside one of the back rooms, getting piped down by two guys. It was only her, but she was, they were taking turns, whatever. She was blowing one was, whatever. That's besides the point. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this. She didn't even realize that, you see, she was smart enough to not mention me going. That's how smart she was. It was pretty strange how it all went down anyways. But the thing is this, she was starting to remember things. Again, like my niece, they told her that I was dead. Made me to be someone else. And oh yeah, that reminds me, I still need to upload that video, and I'm going to. But this is just more proof for me of what's going on here. They're trying so hard to be me, but they just can't cut it. They can't. They're losing power. They had to call. You see, one guy couldn't do it because I was standing right there, and I was blocking what he was throwing down, and so he had to call a bunch of other people, and so they met at a place right up the street. It'll be in the other video, and I'll mark the video with a pin or something, and I'll show you where the vehicles came from. Well, you'll see where all the vehicles come from because you'll see them leaving. But anyways, so she was beginning to remember who she was, and they freaked out. They all started fucking freaking out because they know that once the real Jessica gets near me and they have no power, they have, like, say if I had a car, there would be no way that they could ever stop me from talking to her. No way. They couldn't do shit. And they're realizing that it's getting harder and harder for them to control her because she's starting to remember. And when she remembers exactly what the fuck she is and that she's not human, and that she's holds all the power anyways, and they're just feeding off of her, what do you think she's gonna do to these people? Think it's gonna be all fun and cherries and bed of roses? No. What she's gonna do is she's going to kill every single one of them with the angels and demons that I know that are with her right now, watching. The ancestors are watching. Even the higher ups, the FBI, Homeland Security, and the 2 special agents that have been following me now have reported that they have a situation, and they have now called in reinforcements. So everything is falling into, it's going to be chaos. Let's just say this: chaos is not even going to cover what's coming. Human rights, human sex trafficking, tampering with witnesses, tampering with evidence, kidnapping, mind control, all that shit is going to be up for grabs in felonies. Ain't that a bitch? No, not really, but I think it's pretty cool. So, I look at it like this. I'm gonna sit back in here and do my job, be pretty, look for this dude that I promised this old lady that I'd find. I'm gonna find old boy. Promise. But I gotta find other things too, and that's what I've been doing all day. Police tried to talk to me earlier, get me to talk to some of their counselors or caseworkers. Asked me if I wanted to. I was like, for what? No. And I walked away. They couldn't force me to do anything because they have no jurisdiction over me. I haven't done anything wrong. So the law still stands, and it's still good, because if I'm not doing anything wrong, then they do not have any at all opportunity to question, stop me, or harass me for anything, which is marvelous. Anyways, I'm dying in the seat because, now the sun is fucking pounding down. Powers that be think it's funny to, turn up the heat. And it's cool. I mean, it is cool. I don't care. Like I said, it's marvelous. Shit, I'm down with it. I ain't gonna cry about it. And I can't turn it off. Well, I guess that would be alright. But you have to play this out. You have to play it all out. It's a fucking game, and you know what? I'm now interested in playing it. I'm more interested in playing this game than any other game in the world. I wonder why. Maybe because I know it's all about me. Maybe because I know that these white boys, they're all going to get their asses handed by the feds. And the feds want them bad now because they see that the human trafficking is going on. Oh, and that was Josh. That was Mr. Maine himself. Mr. I know him out. King. He knocked me out with the sucker punch. Okay. Yeah. I guess I was knocked out on my feet. I guess, we do that kind of thing. We can get knocked out on our feet chasing somebody because he ran. Ain't that funny? I find it very fucking hilarious. Anyways, that's old news. So, he's the one that sold Jessica to the Hells Angels to be a porn star and a hooker, because he was the youngest member. So he took her, he had this fucking power, so he fucking sold her out, and she didn't have no choice. She had to go for it. Anyways, it is what it is. She knew what she was doing. It's not like it just happened and she didn't know what the fuck. Or was it? I don't know, but there's a briefcase over there. Let's go see what the suitcase is. It's called distractions, buddies. It's called, is he gonna fall for it? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna fall for it? I haven't got a clue. But it's a suitcase. And I like surprises. Surprises. Can I say, get on the bus? Do we get on the bus? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know what we're gonna do. We might get on a bus. We just might say fuck it and go somewhere, nice, comfortable, square off. Whatever. Listen, it's a nice suitcase. Very nice. It's a rollable. I say we take it. I want it. Travel gear. Okay, let's travel. Let's travel up this fucking gear. Let's see. What else we need? Oh shit. Yep, we need travel gear. Okay. We're gonna have to do it the easy way.